Yes, I have given live.
Yeah, namaste, all of you. Welcome to the session of messages from 40 masters. And today's message is the 35th message from uh, the Master Dasharatha. So let us understand the background of Master Dasharatha. So Dasharatha was a ruler of mm, used to be the ruler of Koshala kingdom, and he belonged to Ikshvaku dynasty, and he they belong to Surya Vamsha. That means Surya Vamsha means they are considered to be the descendants of sun god. So he had three wives, uh, Kausalya, Sumitra, and Kaikeyi, and he had great love, more love, we should say, towards his youngest wife, Kaikeyi, and he was known, very famous, as the father of Lord Rama. Lord Rama is an avatar. That means he is considered to be the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. And Lord Vishnu is the is considered to be the main gods of Hinduism. That means Trimurti we call Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara. Means Brahma, the god of creation, and Maheshwara or Shiva is considered to be the god of balancing, and or they also call him as a god of destruction and Layakaraka, we say. And Vishnu, he is the god of he takes care and maintains the whole world, so whole universes. So now Lord Vishnu takes incarnation as Lord Rama, and he comes as a son to King Dasharatha. Initially, for many years, King Dasharatha didn't have children, and so he performs Putra Kameshti Yaga, Putra Kameshti Yajnam. That means prayers and rituals for having children, and within a week of completion of the yagam, and they get his wives get conceived, and they have four children. Three wives have four children. Lord Rama was born to his wife, first wife Kausalya, Dasharatha's first wife Kausalya, and Lakshmana and Satrughna to Sumitra, wife of Dasharatha, second wife of Dasharatha, and Bharata was born to the youngest wife of Dasharatha, Kaikeyi, youngest wife Kaikeyi. And when Dasharatha was very young, he participated in a war against the demons along with the gods. See, and in that war, he was terribly wounded. Dasharatha was terribly wounded, and he was profusely bleeding. And the wheels of the chariot were also dismantled, and Dasharatha's youngest wife Kaikeyi helps him to again, because she again puts back the wheel to the chariot, and she drives the chariot from the battleground, so that King Dasharatha was saved. He was rescued by his wife, youngest wife. And then because she saved his life, King Dasharatha says to his youngest wife that he wanted to give two boons to her, and whereas Kaikeyi says to Dasharatha that she is very, very happy that he is rescued, and she didn't want any boon. But even then, those two boons were there, and when Dasharatha had four sons with his three wives, um, and they were very, very happily living, and they were enjoying the upbringing of the four children, and everything was going on well. But when King Dasharatha decided to give the place of prince. I mean, he wanted to um, make Rama as the king of the kingdom, and then Kaikeyi didn't like that. She wanted her son Bharata to become the king, and she remembers the two boons which King Dasharatha gave to her previously, many years back, when they were a young couple. And then she reminds him of the two boons and asks, as the first boon, that her son Bharata should become the king. And for the second boon, which Dasharatha gave to her, she asks that Rama should leave the kingdom and go for an exile to the forest. So um, Dasharatha feels so bad, and he goes into that sorrow, extreme sorrow, and on that night when he grants the two boons to his youngest wife, he leaves his body. He couldn't bear the sorrow, and on that night itself he leaves the body. And afterwards, um, before that, before Dasharatha leaves his body, Rama leaves the kingdom along with his wife and brother Lakshmana and wife Sita, and the two sons were left in the kingdom, a nearby kingdom, Kekeya. They were Bharata and Shatrugna were there in the nearest kingdom, Kekeya, and they were being called to perform the last rites of their father. And uh, after the death of King Dasharatha, he was cremated at the place called Faizabad, 15 kilometers away, named Bihar Ghat, besides bank of river Sarayu. Okay, Sarayu, we listen to this word name in our Sita, that means Untold Story of Sita, written by Dana Merriam. Okay. Yeah, Rashmi ji is saying that Mantra, the personal dasi of Kaikeyi, provoked her. Yes, she provokes her, and Kaikeyi is provoked by her dasi, that means her maid, and she feels so jealous because of that provocation. And she, whereas she loves Rama a lot, but her jealous emotions um, aggravate at that time. And this story should happen like this, so all that happens. So now the Dasharatha, there is a tomb where Dasharatha was cremated. Okay, so this is the story in short of King Dasharatha. Now, what we'll do is we will meditate for some time, and then after calming ourselves, we will listen to the wisdom given by Master Dasharatha, wisdom which he gained from his life as King Dasharatha. as a father of Rama, as father of the other three children, Bharata, Shatrughna, and Lakshmana, as husband of three wives, Kausalya, Sumitra, and Kaikeyi, and as a king of such a great empire. So all these learnings and wisdom which he gained from that particular lifetime, we will listen to that. It's very, very interesting, very, very useful for our day-to-day lives. So let us quickly start our meditation and calm down ourselves all through the meditation and connect with our inner being, inner consciousness, which is very, 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 very important for our well-being and to live life comfortably. Yeah, thank you. I request Master Nilima to play the music for all of us. Thanks a lot, Master Nilima, for your support. Wonderful, wonderful music. Very, very blissful. Hope you all had blissful meditation experiences. Those who want to continue the meditation, they can please continue. Few seconds will be in silence and then go on to read the message from Master Dasharatha. This message is from Messages, the book called Messages from 40 Masters, and 40 masters have given their wisdom to Master C.Aruna, and she received it in the form of auto writing. And today's message is the 35th message from Master Dasharatha. Message from Master Dasharatha is as follows, and this message was received by Master C.Aruna in the form of auto writing on 17th August 1994 at 10:30 a.m. India time. You all know very well the family that I belong to. This is what Master Dasharatha says. You all know very well the family that I belong to. I want to give 3 important messages to you. Number 1, meditation. Number 2, enlightenment. Number 3, life of a man as a husband. Number 1, meditation. I was about 5 years old when I was initiated into meditation. We kings and people of our family, we are very keen that we were very good meditators by the time we ascended to the throne. And as required, I too became a very good meditator by the age of 12. Not only that, I was always learning to put my knowledge of meditation into practice in my regular day-to-day living. Having children was somehow not normal for me until I meditated upon having children with my wives. Only after a deep and continuous meditation of 7 days was I given the boon to have 4 children. As you all know, all of them were wonderful children for whom I did not hide feelings of pride at being their father. Each was a gem of his kind, highly intelligent and unique. Being parents of these 4 sons, we all, including my wives and all others in our kingdom, never thought of any of them as different or anyone greater than another until my most beloved, dearest, and highly powerful wife, Kaikeyi, insisted that Ram should be sent to the forest and that her son be allowed to ascend to the throne. Initially, I was shocked at her statement and virtually did not get up to see the people of my kingdom. This was because I had a lot of hope on my eldest son, just like any traditional father. I could not think of any other being in his place. That was the whole problem. And don't you think that Dasharatha, a great meditator, died a silly death for a silly cause? Number 2, enlightenment. As Dasharatha, I was not enlightened. Yes, this is correct. If you did not think like this, it means you have no understanding, no enlightenment, and no knowledge of how to live. I will tell you why I was a failure. A. Do you all know that in those days there were many great masters at a very close distance to our kingdom whose stupid people and Rakshasas were continuously pestering? These people needed protection. While I could look after the people, Rama was to go to the forest for a few days, see to the people or Rakshasas pestering the rishis, save the rishis from these people, look after their welfare, and come back and rule the people. This was what Rama was supposed to do, and in Rama's absence, I was to look after the kingdom. Neither did I like to rule, nor did I let Rama to do both the tasks of ruling the kingdom and looking after the rishis. Is this not a bad and unwanted characteristic of a famous king who finally let himself die without accomplishing his task? Yes, suppose I agreed to my wife. It means that I should have lived as a king and sent Rama, as Kaikeyi wanted, to the forest and be helped by Bharata in the kingdom's administration. Was it not a good alternative? I repeat, yes, suppose I agreed to my wife. It means that I should have lived as a king and sent Rama, as Kaikeyi wanted, to the forest and be helped by Bharata in the kingdom's administration. Was it not a good alternative? I could have lived but a small infant crying for candy. I died pining for Rama. I was not at all enlightened. I did not see the meaning of life and practice meditation and its knowledge thoroughly, seriously, and diligently in my everyday understanding. That is why I died miserably. Had I left Rama in the forest by escorting him personally, would I not be capable of rendering a lot of help during the times when Ravana kidnapped Sita? I repeat, had I left Rama in the forest by escorting him personally, would I not be capable of rendering a lot of help during the times when Ravana kidnapped Sita? But where did I think, even for a single moment, after hearing the words inverted commas open, Rama has to be sent to the forest, inverted commas close? And I would seriously like to tell you all readers that life is to live and learn various lessons. I repeat, and I would seriously like to tell you all readers that life is to live and learn. Life is to live and learn various lessons. We have not come here because of any other person, but have come here solely to develop and progress. We have not come here because of any other person, but have come here solely to develop and progress. So, having a deep passion and love towards anyone is not desirable because their outpouring emotions of high quantity are useless to you and the other persons around you. I repeat, so having a deep passion and love towards anyone is not desirable because their outpouring emotions of high quantity are useless to you and the other persons around you. To put the whole feeling more plainly, live and live for only yourself. It is written in inverted commas. Live and live for only yourself. Let this be your principle in life. Learn from my life history that while there are so many reasons to live, how very belittling it was that my whole incarnation was wasted because of my unnecessary pining at the departure of Rama to the forest. If you all are wise and not like me, then always remember that inverted commas open. It is your life and you alone are the anchor of your life. Inverted commas close. Because if you do not learn your lessons while living, you will miss many important lessons, and once you die, the progress of life after death is clear cut. Still, it is a very, very long and time consuming process. The lessons you can learn in one lifetime of 70 years will take you almost double the amount of time to learn in astral worlds. I repeat, because if you do not learn your lessons while living, you will miss many important lessons, and once you die, the progress of life after death is clear cut. Still, it is a very, very long and time consuming process. The lessons you can learn in one lifetime of 70 years will take you almost double the amount of time to learn in astral worlds. So, friends, learn to meditate and correct your negative psychological emotions from time to time. Make your insight your master. Make your insight your master and meditate and learn about all your defects and progress. Progress is as simple and easy a habit as wishing friends with a smile, even if until then you never greeted anyone. Progress is as simple and easy a habit as wishing friends with a smile, even if until then you never greeted anyone. Another example is to greet the people in your house every morning and before you go to work. Say hello to children when you come home from work. Ask your wife the dish she likes and help her in its preparation. Go around with children and ask them about their school and friends. I bet these are a few things that many never do. Why not do them and see? I can confidently say that you will learn many new things from almost negligible, insignificant everyday manners. I repeat, I can confidently say that you will learn many new things from almost negligible, insignificant everyday manners. Try and see the change in yourself and others. Notice and judge for yourself how you feel. These are a few details that will help you increase your understanding and awareness. This aspect of understanding and awareness of others and yourself is what I called enlightenment. I repeat, this aspect of understanding and awareness of others and yourself is what I called enlightenment. So, in enlightening yourself, you have an example of Dasharatha and his mistakes and a few simple notes on everyday life. Well, now coming to the most important aspect of number 3, life of a man as a husband. First, I will tell you that being a man or woman is immaterial on earth until you learn the significance of the role that you are playing. If you are a man, then you have several roles to play as a social being. The same is the case with a woman. Where is the question of supremacy or dominance in the above roles? None, I would say. But yes, a man has many challenges to face as a father and husband. And I believe it strongly here that a man has to do a lot of work. The rules of a father and a husband are very challenging because these are the rules on which the whole foundation of the family rests. As long as you are a father and not self confident, you cannot inculcate seeds of confidence and success into the lives of your wife and children. While I would say children are the garden of the family, the house lady is the chief gardener. The garden blooms and gives fruits only when the house is psychologically and spiritually healthy. I repeat, while I would say children are the garden of the family, the house lady is the chief gardener. The garden blooms and gives fruits only when the house is psychologically and spiritually healthy. And a cherishing family exists only with the understanding and bond of love that a house lady gets from her husband. And unless and until you are, number one, a meditator doing meditation, number two, enlightened, trying to increase your understanding and awareness of yourself and others, you cannot develop or help create a family bond. And unless you create a family bond, you will not have any psychological feedback. Without any psychological feedback, you cannot love anything, anyone, or even yourself. I repeat, without any psychological feedback, you cannot love anything, anyone, or even yourself. It is in such circumstances that you feel that life has no meaning. Life is full of meaningful wonder, but only after you meditate and become enlightened do you learn the true essence of life. Honestly speaking, meditation in itself is useless, the clear indication being my own life. So strive to enlighten yourself along with meditation for a healthy, prosperous, and spiritual life where do's or don'ts exist. Sorry. So strive to enlighten yourself along with meditation for a healthy, prosperous, and spiritual life where no do's or don'ts exist, where no do's or don'ts exist. With sincere effort, becoming an enlightened master becomes a very easy and enjoyable life ambition. So, readers, become ambitious to become enlightened. That is all. Goodbye. So, Master Dasharatha is saying, so readers, become ambitious to become enlightened. That is all. Goodbye. Thank you very much, Master. And Master Dasharatha says, I am at present in the causal world. I am at present in the causal world. I have taken up no specific task for access change as of yet. By the time uh, Master C.Aruna received this message, it was 11:50 a.m. India time. So we heard the wonderful story of Master Dasharatha and how he sincerely is giving all his wisdom. I mentioned sincerely because he uh, said about his flaws, what are all the defects as a character he played in his lifetime as Dasharatha, King Dasharatha. Though he had meditation initially before becoming a king, which was very mandatory for the person who has to become a king, meditation was mandatory. He used his meditation knowledge to when he didn't have children for many years. He used his meditation knowledge and wisdom to have sons, have children. He meditated for weekdays. He got the boon and he had children from his 3 wives. 4 children who were very, very brilliant, who were wonderful, very well behaved, and everybody used to praise his 4 children, and he used to feel that pride. See, the pride, because he was only limited to my children. The concept inverted comma, if we put it in the inverted commas, my children. So he had that pride. Though he was a meditator, he was still stuck in that personal consciousness. He couldn't expand his consciousness as a king because he had the responsibility of treating and realizing all the people in his kingdom as his own children, as a king. When we feel pride, that means that is a point to be noted that we are still not enlightened, because we feel wonderful, we feel very good. It is not needed that we feel pride. So for what we are feeling pride? That is a point to be addressed. And further, when the children grow up, and when he wanted his eldest son Rama to become the king, and here one more thing Master Dasharatha told. He himself told that um, there is a particular pattern of behavior we follow from our ancestors. It is a system or pattern that only the eldest son will become the king. Why not the other sons? Why not the other sons can be given a chance? That's what he put the question before us in this message. Why not the other sons? It is not like if one son is on the throne and the other sons are not useful, because when the kingdom is being ruled, when an administration is happening, one person can't do anything. In a group consciousness, we perform the duties, and to rule the kingdom, many people are required. Though they might be the persons belonging to the royal family or not. So all these patterns were inherited from the ancestors. We need not follow any rule blindly, because a pattern or a system might be formed without any enlightenment. So we have to question everything. That is a scientific approach a meditator should have. And though meditation was mandatory, he couldn't become enlightened in that particular lifetime because he had many things to understand, many aspects where light was to be thrown upon, but he couldn't get that wisdom in that particular lifetime. So all the flaws which he did, he was telling to us in this, through this message. So why not the other children can become the king? Okay, he gave the boon to his youngest wife Kaikeyi. Why shouldn't he continue to be the king for a while, and continue to for some time, until and unless his wife gets settled with her jealous emotions, comes out from her jealous emotions, because as human beings we are prone to many emotions. As his wife was overflown with and moved away with those jealous emotions, he was also drifted apart from his enlightenment, from his soul consciousness. He was also driven by that emotional high, because he was also becoming very, very emotional, because he loved his wife very much. See, what is loving his wife alone? As a king, his love should be universal, but his love was stuck towards his wife, youngest wife more, and he towards his eldest son more. So he became emotional. There was an emotional high, and he couldn't behave in the way he should behave. He couldn't take a decision with enlightenment. So this is what has happened. And now Master Dasharatha urges us all to first meditate. He tells us to meditate. Number one, meditate, and then number two, he insists on enlightenment. We all should have enlightenment. That means enlightenment at all levels, enlightenment with each and every decision we take in our lives, and how we should not be prone to those emotions, extreme emotions. When we are prone to extreme emotions, when we are not enlightened, because always our dear master Patriji always insisted to be in the middle path. Middle path applies everywhere, at all instances. So as a meditator, we always have to strike a middle path. It is not like now we are in middle path and the next minute we are deviated. No. When we are in the present moment, when we meditate, we get the awareness of being in the present moment, living in the present moment. Otherwise, we are drifted in emotions. High emotions are very important, but the emotions should flow from the soul consciousness, not from the mind. And when we are not in the present moment, we can't take a decision with enlightenment, and we can't strike that middle path. So Master Dasharatha is insisting us to be in the middle path always. For that we have to meditate. And the third one, he says that life of a man as a husband, what he learned from that. He says that as husband, he has to understand uh, his role. He, though he is a husband, he need not succumb to the wife's extreme emotions. He made a promise. So what? It can be postponed. We can have some time until and unless the wife relaxes and then comes back to her normal. Because previously she was very loving to Rama, towards Rama. She loved Rama the most, though she didn't give birth to him. So what happened to her? She was provoked by, as Rashmiji beautifully reminded, she was provoked by her dasi or servant mantra. So she underwent those emotions. But as a mother, as a wife to the king, she has to understand her duties, responsibilities. She has to understand that how much responsibility is to become the king of the kingdom and to be the queen of the kingdom. So when we are enlightened, we understand each and every role of us as a king, as a queen, as a mother, as a father. That's what Master Dasharatha is insisting. And he also says that in our day-to-day life with small deeds, by addressing small things, we can make our life beautiful. Enlightenment is not very far. As Mother Earth says, enlightenment is just a choice. Just a choice. What choice we are making? That's what Master Dasharatha is also saying. What choice you are making? He chose to give away the boons, and by pining away and by crying drowning in the sorrow, he left his body, and his incarnation was wasted. And he, instead of that, had may helped Rama in his exile by going along with him, and he might be in the kingdom and made Bharata as king. So what? So what if Bharata becomes a king? Rama can still help in all the administration. We need not have a tag for doing service. That also we are understanding. We need not have labels, king or a queen or anything else. We need not have that. Now, in this moment, though we don't have any labels, we can do service, give away our service. Because of our enlightenment, we can be useful to many beings around us. That's what Master Dasharatha is saying. And to start with, he says that he urges us that observe your day-to-day life activities. Be loving to the people around you. They might be your children, they might be your spouse, or your helping staff, anybody. They might be an outsider also, who doesn't belong to your personal family, but even then, passing a smile to them means a lot. That is what enlightenment lies, where enlightenment lies. And enlightenment is not a huge thing, and it is not a destination. That's what Mother Earth says. It is not a destination that one time we will reach there. Now, in this present moment only, we can become enlightened by taking the choice which we have to take. So, being in the present moment, being in the now, being calm, being tranquil, without drifting away with the thoughts. That is what the essence of whole life lies in, and we can't waste the whole incarnation. Every incarnation is important, be it the incarnation of Lord Rama, be it the incarnation of Mata Sita, be it the incarnation of King Dasharatha, or be it the incarnation of ourselves, this life of ours. Every incarnation is important, and we should respect our incarnation, because it will take double or many more times the longer duration in the astral worlds, whereas here in the now, we can create wonders with this incarnation. Thank you so much, dear friends, for being with me and being with the whole group in the group consciousness. And I request you all to please share your feelings and your experiences. Today we had wonderful music. Thank you, Neelima. Thank you so much for playing the divine music. Yes, Rashmi ji, you can
Namaste to all masters.
Namaste.
Beautiful wisdom sharing and music. I have a doubt. What I know is the Shravana's story when Dashrath went in a jungle and aimed at Shravan, thinking that he's an elephant. So he got the curse, right? So
Mm,
because of the curse only, he died in the emotional separation of son. So
mm.
being a meditator, I think curse should not affect, isn't it? So what is the hidden message or not the hidden message? What is the exact meaning of this now?
Uh, What is the exact question? You mean to say that how can the curse affect a meditator?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't have total knowledge about this, but whatever I feel, I'll just share, ma'am. So my other friends also can share on this. We have heard in Untold Story of Sita that uh, the curses should end. See, and Mata Sita, previously the rishis used to curse, and the curse used to have an effect because they are great meditators. But um, a time period, as time passes away, these curses will not affect. That's what Mata Sita and Sri Ram, Lord Sri Ram, wanted to establish. Because of the curse, many happenings took place, and we can see in this perspective also, it was destined to be like that. So it happened. So because Dasharatha, King Dasharatha died like this, we got to learn many things, isn't it? So why not we accept the story as it is? Yeah, they cursed, and the curse affected him. But when we raise our vibrations, the King Dasharatha himself is saying that he was not enlightened in that incarnation. When we are enlightened, we need not succumb to any curse, because we are in such vibrations, that because mm, everything is a thought, isn't it? It might be a curse, or it might be the effect which King Dasharatha underwent. Everything was based on a single thought. Thought can be transformed. And in a vibrational or a frequency level, that can be transformed into a divine thing. So, yeah, it affected him, probably due to the curse only. But King Dasharatha himself is saying that in that lifetime he was not enlightened. This is what is my understanding, madam. But I request uh, other masters to please speak about this. Yes, Master Nilima.
Yes, Auntie. So wonderful session. Before speaking about Master Dasharatha, I just would like to give my opinion on this thing. So Master Rashmi, here the fact is, like, after reading Untold Story of Sita, what uh, the realization is that every curse also has its meaning. Until or unless it is meant to be, it won't easily come out from someone else's words. And once we meditate, what happens is we start to accept the situation as it is and then understand from a higher perspective. Imagine even the life of a Krishna. What happened? There is a curse that his entire kingdom will go away. All his children will be like he will lose all his children. However, Krishna was smiling and happily accepted the curse because he knows clearly that in order for the axis shift for the new world, new earth, or the new beginning, everything should go away. And so much of the negativity has been increasing there. So, on a bigger picture, if we see, Master, there will be a lot of meaning for everything. But if we see that as a painful situation, it is always painful. The thought always begins with us, with our thinking. So, have you ever seen Krishna also accepting the curse with crying, like, my sons are also dying? Never says. He accepted the curse from a higher consciousness, and he sees the bigger picture of what is happening. So even if we see the life of Ravana, people think that he is very bad person. But what happens in the higher astral worlds is that the earth has been changing drastically. And when he chooses the earth, like for the entire war here. That is how even Masters Rama and Sita have chosen their life on this planet. And it is all meant to be. Even here, we think the curse has been given to Lord Rama to go for an exile. But however, Lord Rama and Lord Sita clearly knows that their purpose in that lifetime is to kill Ravana for that negativity that is happening. So we always have to see from that bigger picture, Master. And it's not that how much we are suffering, but what is happening. So every curse is also a boon in the later stages. That is what it has been clearly mentioned in the untold story of Sita, that every curse is a boon in the later stages. It could be next life as well. So I just thought of adding this point, Pavani.
Beautiful, beautiful, Neema. Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks
And
for asking this question also.
yeah, and thank you for asking me to put the music and mentioning the Kartal program. It was beautifully happening, all the 10 days event, and to
Beautiful.
meditate with that music is really good for us. And thank you for this message, Andy. Like there is so much learning from Master Dasharatha. Like what I have realized is that when something we do not meditate and we do not let it go, how much we carry forward also for next lives or even in the astral planes, because Dasharatha thought that he would have even more meditated. And even still now, he was coming and giving messages in that form as a channeling is something that we need to clear when we are in the present life itself. That we need more meditation, that we do not think that it is wrong or bad, right? And we just let them go and to trust the universe as it is, like everything is part of the divine plan. And I really like the beautiful point that it has been mentioned that he has been blessed with 3 children after he started to meditate.
4 children.
So yeah, 4 children, yeah, after he started to meditate. So we can see like without any question how much meditation is required for everyone's life. For everything, meditation is the essence. So that is my takeaway today, although there has been many points that has been discussed about the present, being in the present moment, and this is all what we have to learn from everyone, every master. So thanks a lot, Pavani, for this beautiful message, and telling us also who is Master Dasharatha and a bit of background about this master. Thank you so much, Auntie.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, extreme emotions. Master Sharda also got the message regarding extreme emotions from Mahavatar Babaji. And he also told in that message that extreme emotions form imprints on the soul level. And we take them to many, many lifetimes if we are not enlightened. So Master Dasharatha is also saying, clear it off in this particular lifetime itself. Extreme emotions are not at all, don't indicate the soul consciousness. They clearly indicate that we are not in the soul consciousness, and that is an alarming thing for us to become aware, step back and see, become an observer. Even I have extreme emotions. So recently from 2 days, I'm getting lessons, 3-4 days, I think I'm getting lessons regarding extreme emotions. I couldn't understand what is. I was really surprised when I read this message, because before going to the lesson of wisdom sharing of Master Dasharatha, I needed to understand that I had extreme emotions. I had to realize that I had extreme emotions. It's okay if I'm not able to understand right now to how to come out from those extreme, but I will really work upon it. And Master Dasharatha is also encouraging us to please clear it off in this particular lifetime itself. So yeah, thank you. Anybody else? Yeah. He also felt that he should have been universal. He should have universal approach, because if something is not happening, how to and transform that situation into a better one. And that present moment, if he would have been in that balance or state of mind, he would have taken a very good decision for the kingdom of the people. Sorry, people of the kingdom. Yeah. Okay. Shall we end the session? There are no sharings.
Yes, yes, Auntie. Thank you. Thank
I,
you once again.
yeah.
Yeah, yes. You want to share
I
something?
I request all of you to please attend the live music meditation which is happening in Kadtal, Hyderabad. Patriji Dhyana Mahayagam. So it's so wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Auntie, for this beautiful session.
Yes.
So thank you all masters for joining and adding your energies. And let us all connect back for today's evening session by Master Raksha. Thank you all,
Thank you.
masters.
Thank you all.